Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', folks? It's Justin Charnell, and today I'm going to be just basically tearing down this email. This cold message I got wasn't really an email, more like a message that was deposited into our Contact Us form, or my Contact Us form, on a website that is more or less a retired project. It's still, it's still up and running. I just don't really post on there anymore, don't really go on the website much, but it is, collecting some dollar bills every month from whatever I have set up on there. Passive income. So like I said, tearing down this email. Towards the end of the video, or I guess at the end of the video, I'll actually explain what the hell this guy's doing. And if you want to that's a great idea, you can try it as well. So, subject line: dominate your niche or niche with video in 2019. Silly subject line. I wouldn't go with that, especially capitalize dominate. If I was cold emailing through like a CRM or whatever, because it'd probably get sent to the spam box. However, with the Contact Us form, it's going to my inbox regardless, because it's somebody submitted this. So not a bad strategy to use the contact form, but that subject line is pretty bogus. And I would what I'd do, I wouldn't even, I exclude dominate. I just put, hey, turn your articles into videos. That'd be the subject. Just something to, hey, that's exactly what it is. Boom. Hello and Happy New Year. You don't even know my name. So what he's doing is basically, he's probably either doing it himself. He might have hired like a VA or something to just take this message and carpet bomb as many sites as he can with a contact form. Which, okay, do your thing, man. I actually responded to this guy saying I do want to talk, but basically going to tell him this email sucks. First line: you have nice articles on your site. Have you ever thought about turning some of your articles into videos? You don't even know what kind of articles I have on my site. You didn't even look at the site at all, because a lot of the articles do have videos already. That's one of my big, not really big, but one of my content strategies that I already use is to take an article and either use a service to kind of turn it into one of those like singy-songy videos, which is like, images and text, and it just plays a song in the background, 2-minute, 1.5 minute, 2-minute long videos. Or I will sit there, take an article and read it, like literally read the article and put it to a video, or have it just literally be me reading the article. It's actually gotten some pretty good views on YouTube, like depending on the niche. So that line's bad, and I'll say why. Instead of just sitting here carpet bombing 400, 500 sites and whatever, what I would do for him, if this was let's just say lawyers, for instance, what he could have done was compile a list of websites for lawyers. That way he can kind of tailor his opening line to lawyers, even if it's not specifically to one firm or one guy. He could sit here and say, hey, I know law firms are blah, 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 blah. That way it's like, okay, this guy has an idea what I'm doing. This is about as generic as you can get. I have no idea if he even knows what I do. He clearly does not. Next line, before I start getting heated. No doubt it's a great way to leverage your content, increase your reach, and pump up your video marketing. I can't argue with that. It is a great way to leverage your content, increase your reach, and pump up your video marketing. Is that line necessary? No, I would not include that. One of these later lines I'd actually replace with that one. But I mean, for the most part, it's true. It's fluff. It's not needed at all. But if I have a website and I'm writing articles, I know that video marketing is important, and it is a way to leverage my content. But next line: because hey, we all know that video is taking the web by storm, and if you don't jump on it now, full throttle, you'll get left behind in 2019. I don't know that. Who is we? And it's January. I got a lot of time left in 2019. I don't have to worry about being left behind on the 23rd day of January. So that's kind of a silly. You don't jump in now, full throttle. Another thing, video's been around for a pair of decades, like pretty like it's been a pretty substantial part of the internet. For okay, maybe not 2 decades, but about, I'd say since about 2006. It's been, with I think YouTube came out in 2005, 6, 7, around that time. They started getting like popular. I was in high school then. And so okay, it took the web by storm. It's old news by now, not old news, but it's already there. And it's just me thinking as a marketer, knowing that okay, that's not true at all. It's already here. It's already been here. Next line. But don't worry, we can take care of this for you without ripping a hole in your pocket. He's already taking his service and devaluing it in a way. He's already basically pitching the budget option. He's the dollar store equivalent to video marketing agencies, just by saying, oh hey, it's not gonna be expensive. So I might have a $10,000 per video budget. He doesn't know that, but he brings up this line, already devaluing his service, and he's basically saying it's got to be cheap for you. So regardless, he could say, hey, we're doing videos for $10,000 a pop, and my budget is $10,000, but I'm gonna negotiate the hell out of him, get it down to $2,000 a pop, just because. Whoa, that's ripping a hole in my pocket. You said in your email it wasn't gonna be expensive, but I know from looking at his website it's not gonna be expensive at all. Not because it's his pricing up there, but because I know what he's doing. Okay, next line. Our fresh and affordable article video service will take your text articles and transform them into engaging videos. I would take that line right there and replace it with the second line, because this is what he's offering. This is what he's doing. You can sell me afterwards. I need to know what the hell you're doing before you try to sell me on something that I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You say, hey, our fresh, affordable article video. Okay, you're making. I want it. Okay, fresh. That's like saying it's extra shit. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's fluff. It's not, it's not measurable. They are unsubstantiated claims. And affordable to who? I don't know. He doesn't know my budget. I don't know how much it costs. So they're both like, 9 out of 10 dentists. Yeah, the other guy, he wasn't. He got his license revoked. So I'd actually take that as like, hey, we offer article to video service. I'll take your text articles and transform them into engaging videos. Boom, put that on line 2. That way I know what he's trying to talk about, and then try to sit here and sell me on the shit and give me all the features and benefits and say how cheap this product is. If you're interested, simply reply to this email for more details. Good call to action. That's it. He's only going to get, he's not saying, because I mean, this is not a take me off your list kind of email. He's just dumping it in a contact form. So if you're interested, reply to this email. Great. There's a good call to action there at the end. If you want to get your articles turned into videos, reply to me. Okay. At your service. That's kind of silly. You're putting yourself below me. I'm at your service, my liege, type shit. So that's goofy. Your name. He's an account rep. And then the name of the business. No phone number. That's kind of a big thing. Like, huge thing, especially in a B2B environment. I get, with cold emails I send out, some people will just sign up and start using the service off the rip. Some people do want to sit here and talk on the phone, and like, I want to hear it from you that this isn't some nonsense. You're not some outsourced overseas, and it's noon here but midnight there, so you gotta set your alarm and wake up, and it's all in broken English. You're real, actually not a scam, more or less. But here's what I change about this, just as not line by line, but overall, I just, instead of sending a generic email or a message to every contact us form available, I'd segment the list and say, these guys are personal trainers. These guys are lawyers. These guys are are roofers and contractors, and I'd have a blanket article, but for each sub niche, just so I could tailor each message to that audience. Instead of, you have nice articles on your site. Bitch, you don't even read my articles. You don't even know. I already have videos on my articles. What are you talking about? So that's one thing I changed. I completely, it's affordable. It won't rip a hole in your pocket. Don't sit here and say your shit's cheap off the bat. Save that for negotiations. They say, well, we have a budget of this. Like, okay, we can work with that. Don't. It's cheap. All right, it's inexpensive. You don't have to worry about that. Kick a tire, homie. I don't. You just. I would have paid you $10,000, but you said it's $20. So give me the service, baby. Change those two things. I'd rearrange it so at least you're saying what you're doing first and then kind of doing the selling later. I like the call to action. Hey, reply to this email for more details. At your service. No. That's you're underneath me already. You are. And that's how people are gonna treat you at your service. Get the hell out of here, man. You're running a business here. Like, you're equal. You got to be equal with people you're reaching out to. Otherwise, they're gonna treat you like you are presenting yourself, a servant. And throw a phone number in there, even if it is an overseas number. Get a Google Voice number if you are overseas. That way, I don't. If you're targeting people in the U.S., get a U.S. number. If you're targeting people in the U.K., get a U.K. number. If you're targeting people in Canada or Mexico, whatever, get a local number. It's not. It's free to inexpensive to get one. That way, at least, if I see a number with a +99 in front of it and then 14 numbers, I don't want anything to do with that because, A, I don't know where that's at. 2, I've been trained, I've been conditioned by society to recognize that as a fucking scam, and I'm not going to deal with it. Now, what is his actual business? I went to his website. The website is bad. It is terrible. It's bad because formatting, a lot of really terrible stock imagery, but the actual, I didn't even read the content. I scrolled down until I got the actual product. Basically what he's doing, okay, it's a video service. He's turning articles into videos. What he's doing is he's taking a Fiverr service. He's doing service arbitrage, B2B service arbitrage, more or less. Fiverr, you can get videos made on Fiverr for $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever. Basically what he's offering, hey, you send us a script, we'll read it, send it back to you, either a talking head in front of a green screen or whatever. He's taking those services, $5, $10, $15, $20, and he's trying to sell it to businesses or websites in this case for $20, $40, $50, $100, whatever, however long it is, whatever. Which, cool. You're doing your thing. You're out here trying to hustle and shit. I can't knock you for that. But the landing page is terrible. It looks like it's the WordPress 2017 or whatever, basic theme layout, so to speak. And that's what he's doing. And he's just carpet bombing the world with these messages and hoping something sticks. And I've already actually responded to this. Said, hey, I'd love to talk. Well, can we hop on the phone? And I'm waiting for a reply right now. So I might actually I might record that because I live in a one-party state. I only need to know that we're recording. I think that's how the law works. I don't know. I'm probably not going to record it. But that's what he's doing. He's just trying to reach out with feelers. And, yeah. So, you can be like this guy. Just step your email game up.